that, but I can't. No, I can't.
What is it? What do you have to do?
No, it's just sort of. We have to be a bit sort of lascivious.
Yes. And kisses and all the thing?
Well, we didn't actually.
But do you in the show?
Sure, anything.
I think
we do in the show. We do in the show, but we've yet to go through. Break that.
Do you know anything about the show at all? I mean, you haven't started rehearsals yet. You're about to. When do you open?
It's about a small boy who was raised in an orphanage, apparently.
No, raised by wolves.
Yes, raised by wolves.
7th of August. Sorry, I said your line. That was Paul's information. 7th of August.
Yes, and when do you start rehearsing?
In June.
24th.
Yeah.
One would think not a moment too soon. One. Anyway, it's lovely to have Marina and Paul with us this morning.
There's chemistry.
It's quite amazing. But you find out with most people that you work with, don't you? You're obviously a very easy person to work with. Marina, of course. She's always in a great mood, half pistol most of the time. No, but it'll be terrific. And it opens, they think, on the 7th of August. They're at the Princess Theatre in Melbourne, then on to Sydney. Are you staying for the run of the show, you guys?
Yes, we are.
Terrific.
And
you've got one of my... Well, you've got a couple of my favourites in the show, too. Angela Tui, but Pippa Grandison, too.
Fabulous.
Isn't she fantastic?
I think she's one of the most underrated performers in Australia.
Yeah.
She's just...
Yeah, they're divine. Actually, the two girls are fantastic. We've spent a bit of promotional time together, and we certainly get on very well.
Have you worked
the three of us do.
Have you worked with...
And Paul.
Have you worked with Angela before?
No.
Nor with Pippa?
No, but I've been a huge admirer of their work. I loved Angela in Boy from Oz, as did everybody, and I love a lot of people.
So you haven't worked with Pippa, you haven't worked with Angela, you haven't worked with Paul.
Haven't worked for some time, actually.
That might be the reason. Oh, by the way, Gladys Moncrief died.
Oh, did she?
I thought you might not have known that.
Thank you, yeah. How's Frank Thring going?
Oh, I'm sad. What are you doing, darling? I'm up in heaven meeting all those I missed out on down there. Yeah. Apart from Marina and Paul McDermott, Steve Bastoni, who's going into the other show, Oliver, he's going to be with us this morning. Nicky Buckley is bringing in some hefty brawn from the Essendon Football Club, some of the star players. Dorinda Hafner is going to stay around and watch that, but you know what Dorinda's like. She's going to cook for us. And also, Karen Morgold looking to the stars. And there's a magnificent Clark Gable biography out, which we're going to look at later in the show. Music, please. Speaking, the man himself, John Foreman. Morning to you, John.
How do you do?
Of course, you know Mr. McDermott and Ms. Pratt.
I do indeed, yeah.
Actually, John and I had the chance of doing something we don't often do, and that is work together away from these studios the other night. We worked actually in the Channel 9 studios, Studio 9 of Channel 9 for Crown. And it was a great night. It was a thrill to work with you, and Paddy feels the same way too.
Oh, thank you. But yes, it was a terrific night, wasn't it? A great big studio, about 3 times the size of this one, which was nice to work in. And of course, lots of high-profile people in the audience, Bert.
Yes.
And here's how one of them reacted to your spot with Paddy.
Lovely.
One of the most tasteless things that I've ever seen.
Oh, how hurtful. Thank you, John. It was great to work with you the other night. And please welcome officially Marina Pryor and Paul McDermott. Marina, I'm one of those people that doesn't know a lot about the Witches of Eastwick. Obviously, you guys feel the same way. But what is the premise of the story?
Basically, it's 3 women who are disenchanted with their love lives and their lives generally, and they think they're under the misconception that a man will fix everything up, their dream man, their perfect man. And one night over... oh, look, one night... Oh, that's me. One night...
It you?
Yeah.
With the red hair?
It is. That's me.
Hello. And that's you again?
And there's the gorgeous girls.
Yeah. Yes. Hello, Pippa.
And they conjure up over a couple of martinis. They wish fervently for this man, and I guess it's a bit of a fable-type story, and it's careful what you might wish for because you may get it. And they conjure up this little devil.
Did you know much about it before you said yes?
I knew about the film that had been very popular with Jack Nicholson and Susan Sarandon and so on, and also I'd heard a fair number of things from people in England about the musical that had gone to the West End, that it was very successful and done very well.
Big names played it there, did they?
I'm not quite sure who the names were in it.
Do you know, Marina?
Lucy Arnaz.
Oh, yes.
Joanna Riding, who's a big West End star, and who was the guy, Ian McShane?
Oh, yeah.
From Sexy Beast. Is that the... Yeah.
BBC, Ian Schechter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in the film Sexy Beast, I think.
So that's good. Just talking about Pippa before, have you seen the new commercial that she's in for the paint company?
I have.
I saw it last night for the first time.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Don't you think it's cute? I think
Yeah,
it's just
it's lovely.
wonderful,
Yeah.
with she sort of getting into the thing
And
they've-
the two
and the
blokes.
two painters there.
Yeah.
And it's such a surprise tag, all of a sudden they hold hands.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's
yeah.
wonderful, wonderful. I would love to have been in that. Well, it's so cute, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
it is.
it's got
Excellent.
a lovely
Yeah.
tag. Marina, so many theatre shows that you've done. Do you have a favourite out of any of the shows?
Witches of Eastwick.
Yeah, of
Even though I
course.
haven't started on it.
Yeah.
Look, it sounds like a cop-out, but each experience that I've had has been wonderful for different reasons, you know. This one was great for me. I guess this was one that allowed me the opportunity to do recording and sort of, you know, move into other stuff. But
So
they've
is it-
all been fabulous. I mean, I really couldn't tell you a favourite.
You're very much like Anthony Warlow in that you don't overstay in musicals, do you? I mean, you basically choose the time when you want to move on.
I think it's really important. I think also the audience probably get a little bit sick of seeing you all the time. I think, you know, that is a wise thing sometimes to just pick and choose what you do.
So that's what you set out to do, to feel the time when it's right to move to something else?
Yeah, yeah, and also, I guess because, you know, I have a family and another life too, that I don't want to get locked into anything for years and years because, you know,